In the world of royal rivalries, tomorrow promises to bring a new showdown, not on the rugby field but in bookstores, as Mike Tindall and Prince Harry are set to release new editions of their books on the same day. Tindall, a former England rugby star and husband to Zara Tindall, Princess Anne's daughter, will launch his much-anticipated book The Good, The Bad and The Rugby, Unleashed, co-authored with fellow rugby players Alex Payne and James Haskell. Meanwhile, the Duke of Sussex will release the paperback version of his explosive memoir Spare, which first hit shelves in January 2023 and shook the foundations of the British royal family with its raw, personal revelations. This unexpected literary clash between the two men, both married into the royal family, comes amid long-standing tensions between Prince Harry and various royal members, including Tindall. While Tindall's book offers an inside look at his rugby career, friendships, and podcasting journey, Harry's paperback re-release is expected to reignite interest in his controversial claims about life inside the firm. The rivalry, however, seems to go beyond books, as the contrast between their lives and experiences within the royal family continues to stir public fascination. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. A Tale of Two Books. Tindall's The Good, The Bad and The Rugby, Unleashed is an extension of his popular podcast, The Good, The Bad and The Rugby, where he, Payne, and Haskell share stories about the highs and lows of their rugby careers and lives. The book promises candid reflections on their adventures, with Tindall offering a personal glimpse into what it's like being part of the royal family. While much of the book revolves around rugby, there are hints that Tindall addresses his royal connections, adding a layer of intrigue for readers interested in both sport and royalty. One passage that has already caught attention involves a playful jab from co-author James Haskell, who referenced Prince Andrew's infamous 2019 BBC Newsnight interview. Though the comment is said to be light-hearted, it speaks to the way Tindall and his friends have navigated the unique and often scrutinized position of being in-laws to the royal family. Meanwhile, Harry's Spare paperback will come equipped with additional material and updates, offering readers another chance to delve into the Duke's candid retelling of his life. The memoir famously shocked royal watchers, detailing everything from his tumultuous relationship with his brother, Prince William, to his struggle with the media and his intense bond with his late mother, Princess Diana. Perhaps the most shocking revelation in Spare was Harry's claim that Prince William physically attacked him during a heated argument about Meghan Markle, with William allegedly grabbing Harry by the collar, throwing him to the ground, and causing him to fall onto a dog bowl that shattered beneath him. While such dramatic accusations rocked the royal family, Harry's allegations did not stop there. His memoir also painted Queen Camilla as a villain who had sacrificed him for positive media coverage, further widening the rift between Harry and other senior royals. The Battle of Perspectives, Mike versus Harry. The simultaneous release of these two books highlights the contrasting journeys of Tindall and Harry within the royal family. While Tindall's entrance into the firm after marrying Zara Phillips, now Zara Tindall, in 2011 seemed relatively smooth, Harry and Meghan's experience has been anything but. In his new book, Tindall reflects on joining the royal fold, describing it as a surprisingly easy transition. He shares that he was welcomed warmly and treated with kindness, explaining, "Believe it or not, marrying into the royal family was pretty easy for me. They were always nice to me, and I was always nice to them. Simple, really." This sentiment, while seemingly straightforward, could be interpreted as a subtle dig at Harry and Meghan, whose departure from royal duties was marred by reports of strained relationships with senior family members. Meghan, in particular, has been vocal about the challenges she faced in adapting to royal life, ultimately stepping back from her duties with Harry and relocating to California. Tindall's contrasting experience highlights the divergent paths both couples have taken, despite sharing the unique bond of marrying into the same family. Mike Tindall's friend and co-author, James Haskell, did not shy away from controversy either, particularly when discussing Harry's biographer, Omid Scobie. Haskell bluntly described Scobie, who co-authored Finding Freedom, as a very odd bloke and criticized what he perceived as fanatical support for the Sussexes, saying, "We all know that American royal fans are ******ing nuts, especially Scobieites." Scobie had previously taken aim at Tindall, accusing him of cashing in on his royal connections by appearing on the reality TV show I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. Tindall, however, brushed off the critique, telling the Telegraph that he rarely even checks his Twitter account and is largely disinterested in online chatter about him. Tindall and Harry, once friendly, now distant. Although Mike and Zara Tindall were once reportedly close with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, their relationship has since cooled. The Tindalls were believed to be part of the broader royal circle that Harry and Meghan distanced themselves from following their bombshell departure in early 2020. Tensions may have been exacerbated when Harry and Meghan leveled public criticisms at the royal family in interviews and through Spare. It remains unclear how Tindall and his wife, Zara, currently view their relationship with the Sussexes. However, Mike's new book offers some indirect insights into his perception of royal life. His description of a seamless entry into the royal family stands in stark contrast to the claims of isolation and hostility that Harry and Meghan have made over the years. Mike Tindall and Prince William, however, continue to enjoy a close bond. The former rugby star has a tight-knit relationship with William's eldest son, Prince George, describing how they often play football together. In the book, Tindall paints an affectionate picture of George, noting the young royal's love for football and Aston Villa, a passion inherited from his father, Prince William. He even shared that George would happily sit down to watch Aston Villa games no matter where he was. In another anecdote, Tindall reflects on the sporting culture within the royal family, revealing that the Princess of Wales, Catherine, is an avid runner. They are just a family who loves sport, Tindall observed, offering readers a rare glimpse into the personal lives of the future king, his wife, and their children. What does the future hold for these two royals by marriage? As the day of their book's releases looms, many wonder how Tindall and Harry's respective publications will fare in the market. Harry's Spare has already proven to be a global sensation, with millions of copies sold and widespread media coverage. The paperback version is likely to reignite discussion around the Sussexes' ongoing feud with the royal family, especially if the new edition includes additional revelations. Meanwhile, Tindall's The Good, The Bad and The Rugby Unleashed is expected to cater to a more niche audience of rugby fans, podcast listeners, and those curious about his royal connections. However, the book's playful tone, combined with candid stories about his experiences within the royal family, could draw in readers seeking a lighter, more humorous take on royal life. Ultimately, the simultaneous release of these two books may reflect a broader cultural divide between two men who, despite their differing experiences, remain united by their shared connections to the British monarchy. While Harry continues to wrestle with his past and seeks to redefine his role outside the royal bubble, Tindall seems content embracing his position on the sidelines of the royal family, all while keeping his sense of humor intact. A literary showdown with royal overtones. Tomorrow's book releases set the stage for an intriguing literary face-off between Mike Tindall and Prince Harry. On one side, Tindall offers a grounded, sports-focused memoir laced with humorous reflections on royal life. On the other, Harry's Spare paperback reintroduces readers to the Duke of Sussex's deeply personal account of family turmoil, unresolved grief, and his fight for independence. Whether readers gravitate toward the light-hearted banter of The Good, The Bad and The Rugby Unleashed or the raw emotions of Spare, one thing is clear. The world remains captivated by these two men who, despite their divergent paths, continue to shape the public's perception of modern royalty.